of cosmology. What we have discovered is shocking.
There is a crisis in cosmology.
It's an exciting time for cosmology because everything has changed.
We are asking about ultimate things.
Seeing the fingerprint of God or the hallmarks of the Creator.
You see, in some sense, what is happening, our concept of what the universe is has changed.
The pendulum has kind of swung all the way over and kind of a bit back again on the Copernican principle.
Big Bang cosmology assumes that the only thing that exists is the physical world. There's nothing beyond that.
People want to save the existing models because there's a lot that's invested in them.
The standard model is a really good model. It fits the observations very, very well.
We have a conflict between what is a well-established mainstream thought and what is the testimony of experiments.
They've essentially run into dead ends.
This is the moment of truth because they have nowhere to go.
The colors we see here in the cosmic microwave background map are kind of like a weather map showing hotter and colder, showing how hot the radiation is that's coming from different places. This is just radio noise from our own Milky Way galaxy. We're supposed to see the same number and types of hot and cold spots in all directions because there is no up in the universe that's special. And that is sort of what we see, except not quite. This map here can be decomposed into what we call multipoles. You blur out all the little spots, and you still have the bigger ones remain. Like here is an area with a lot of blue. So when you smudge it, this will be one single big blue spot. Whereas when I smudge this, where there's a lot of red and yellow, it'll be one big blurry hot spot. On the very largest scales, we see a pattern of really big hot and cold spots which line up around a special axis, which has been dubbed the axis of evil. And it's quite puzzling. Why is there a special direction in space?
Our most recent large-scale observations challenge the basic assumption upon which our modern scientific worldview rests, the Copernican principle. If the principle is wrong, it could mean that everything we think we know about our universe is wrong.
All of us are born with an innate need. In fact, it's hardwired into us to answer the question, who are we? Where did we come from? What does it all mean?
Was there a beginning? And if there was a beginning, was there a creator?
Cosmology used to be a very flaky subject, somewhere out there between philosophy and metaphysics.
In the early days, cosmology was really very much a matter of almost speculating about the universe without the data.
Because there weren't any empirical proofs for what they were finding. There were theories.
Cosmology, the study of the origins, structures, laws, and ultimate fate of the universe.
Now the remarkable thing about cosmology is that we have the data.
What counts as science and what doesn't?
Traditionally, people have said, well, once you get to the Big Bang itself, you're in the domain of philosophy or even theology. So it doesn't make sense to ask the question, what happened at the Big Bang, let alone what happened before the Big Bang.